people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 22 of Ace Attorney Investigations. Last time, we accused Lance of being the real murderer, and also we discovered that Lauren and the victim were father and daughter. Anyways, let's get a move on. Oh, we also found the costume because Ernest, he's now getting involved. He basically had tests performed in the costume and is verifying things. The fingerprints do nothing to prove that Miss Pops is the murderer. But you still don't have anything to prove that she isn't the killer, right? You seem very adamant about insisting that your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer. Oh, Lance. What? No way! I'm incredibly worried about her. I just want to see her get arrested and get thrown in jail, because that turns me on, okay? I get turned on by the whole long-range prison thing. I write her letters and wait for her, and I wear her on the veranda. I'd have my little fan, my derby fan, you know. I'd be wearing my white outfit, my derby cap, that straw hat. I don't know what it's called, but it's a straw hat that the politicians wear. I'd be fanning myself or drinking on the palm on the veranda, on Daddy's veranda, like Daddy does, like my sweet Daddy does. That's where you're wrong. I have the evidence. What? How? The story that Miss Pops killed the victim at the stage in the stadium. The whole affair is simply not true because that was not the real crime scene, but a setup. This proves that the real murder was not committed at the stadium at all. Okay, we're gonna want to say the victim's costume. As we saw, there was those close range. If it was on the stage, it wouldn't have been close range. Let's take another good look at the costume the victim was wearing. Then I believe you will see why I insist he was not shot at the stadium. This is the part of the costume that proves it. The band around this word hole was made when the victim was shot point blank range. Ah, so you mean the murder Miss Olbach saw at the stadium really was? Yes, she saw two people, but they were separated by a distance. If the victim was indeed shot from below the stage, there shouldn't be a gunpowder burn. Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants Prosecutor. Since you seem to know all the answers, why not tell us where the real crime scene is then? Lance set me up to look like Mr. Deacon back at the hideout. If that's the case, then the murder must have happened prior to that. And that location where Lance and the victim were at just before I was in prison was... I got it! I know the real scene of the murder! I think it's not unreasonable to assume that the murder took place in the haunted house. The haunted house? Yes, and I have proof that it is highly likely that the victim was killed there. What proves that the real scene of the victim was the haunted house? The mirror fragments. These were the inside the costume the victim was wearing. They're fragments of a mirror. A mirror? What does that have to do with anything? Indeed, you don't exactly expect to find pieces of a mirror inside a costume. Yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous. However, there's one place I can think of where there is a plethora of mirror fragments. And that is the haunted house. Lance Amano, I propose that you kill Mr. Deacon with the revolver in the haunted house. Cruego! And yes, the butler didn't do it. After that, you stole the Blue Badger mobile to move his body to the Wild West. The timing of when the Blue Badger mobile was stolen confirms this is a fact. Miles, my boy, say no more. I'm sorry, Mr. Amano, but I cannot do that. Be quiet. Yes, please do something to up that boy from speaking any more nonsense. I'll slap him upside the head with all my wallets of money, my crutch money, and I warn you, I have not washed down there in 4 years. Ernest Amano, correct? I meant you. Now be quiet, Gramps. How dare you, boy? Do you know who I am? I own a Mashubashi. I don't need words. The only thing I require is evidence. Decisive evidence. And to call these mirror bits decisive is a bit too presumptuous, Mr. Prosecutor. What? Sheena! Wasn't there a mirror in the kidnapper's hideout? Yes, there was a mirror there. A mirror that's for the haunted house. You see, isn't it possible that the fragments got into the costume there? But ancient thing, there were no fragments on the floor, so the probability is very low. Probability? Langsy says, on Truth's path, the word probability does not exist. What, was Langsy Yoda? Like some leather-wearing Yoda? The only thing that does is definitive proof. The question, Mr. Prosecutor, is do you have the definitive proof you need?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you?
Do I have solid evidence that proves the murder took place in the haunted house? The answer is no. See? So since you don't have any, shut up! I don't have any evidence yet, but I'm certain the murder occurred around the time I turned the ransom over. At the time, the only people at the haunted house, besides myself, were Lance and Mr. Deacon. If I can prove that the murder took place at the haunted house, then I can prove Lance's guilt in connection to the murder.
What now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Agent Lang, I have a special request. Yeah? I'd like to prove to you that the scene of the crime was indeed the haunted house.
Why in the world are you asking a werewolf for permission?
Yes! Lang is a shapeshifter from Twilight. Yes, I know the fact that they are shapeshifters, not werewolves, on account of how they can transform at any time. Besides, I don't really have a choice if I want to find the truth. Alright, permission granted, but you're not to touch a single thing. Got it? That won't be a problem. All that's important to me is that the truth is brought to light. If that doesn't matter by who or how it's done, as long as it is. Gina! I'm here. Put in the paperwork for the authorization immediately. Understood. I'll go get the Gatewater Group's approval. Who was that? No. Let's hold on for a second. There's no need to obtain approval. Mr. Mono, Agent Lang, if you would please take a look at this. What is this? Sheena! It's the deed to the haunted house. The deed? Read it out loud. I can't read. I'm like Professor... You can't read, Lang? Shut up. I'm like Professor Layton. Gatewaterland Inc. hereby bequeaths the property known as the Haunted House to Mr. Amano for the lump sum of $1 million, paid in full in cash. What? Ho ho ho! As you can see, boy, I'm now the legal owner of that there haunted house.
Are you kidding? What did you...
I ran to the owner of the park earlier when we made a deal almost immediately. So you see, the haunted house, it really speaks to me. It reminds me of Manfred. It's like a place he would live, where he'd sow his coffin. Because I do decree that Manfred von Karma was a vampire. You ever see that outfit of his? Not to mention the man, he didn't age in 15 years. That is just not right. How quickly things move when you can prepare $1 million in the blink of an eye. That $1 million you paid! Don't tell me it was your crotch money! Ew! Now, Miles, my boy, I would never part with my crotch money. This is my defense money. You see this bill on my right side? That bill is when I beat off the panhandle. This one on the left, when those damn charity groups come to my office. And this center one, oh, this center one's special. It's what I use to beat the escorts and or strippers I come into contact with. You see, I also have a special one for strippers. And it's what, you know those corn dispensers at the arcades? Well, I'll fill one of them with Susan B. Anthony dollars, you know, so that way I could throw them at the strippers, you know, do some irony, you know, use a feminist figure to promote demeaning services for the women. Oh my gosh, yes. I have all those Susan B. Anthony dollars. Oh, that's right. This disgusting suitcase belongs to you, doesn't it? I don't have any more use for it, so you may have it back now. You used the ransom money, and you're giving me the suitcase back? Damn you, Ernest and Mono! I was trying to get rid of that suitcase! And it's thrown in the ocean! My Lance is a good boy. He even apologized for the kidnapping bit earlier. So I do believe I will forgive him after all he did return the ransom money. That and he is my sweetie pie little boy. That's the way things are, so if you would please discuss things with me from now on. Discuss? What's there to discuss? Why permission to enter my haunted house, of course. Or as I'm going to call it, the Manfred Manor. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to put up a giant picture of Manfred von Karma right in the foyer. It's going to look all fancy like, with him looking vampiric. That guy never smiled, so he could easily fit in with a whorehouse. While we were busy listening to Lance's story, Mr. Mono was out there preempting us. Permission to search the haunted house is denied. End of discussion. Now, if you... Agent Lang, I want you to arrest that girl. And Miles, you should hurry on home now, my boy, before I'll really lose my temper. And you may find yourself underneath my mashubashi. Mr. Amano definitely has the deck stacked in his favor here. What should I do? If I leave it like this, the truth will be lost forever. To be continued. No, we're not saving the game. Okay, Gatewaterland. If I can't get permission to investigate the crime scene, the truth will be lost.
Hold it!
Okay?
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing spacing out? Have you forgotten? There's only one thing you should do at a time like this.
And what's that? Bludgeon him with the ugly suit. Bludgeon Mr. Amano with the ugly suitcase? I mean, trust me, that would be the only useful thing for that ugly suitcase.
When the people are in a bind, the hero just appeared to save the day. Look, you just leave it to me. I am K. Verde, the second of the great Yagarasu.
But I thought you were a thief, not a hero.
Thief, hero, same thing. The Yagarasu is noble and is always a thief of justice.
That's... Of course!
If we have enough information, we can recreate the inside of the hideouts with this. Also, we then factor in everyone's testimony.
You can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money. We may be able to figure out the new information through this. It's worth a try. Agent Lang? So you want to use your little toy. Be my guest.
Okay, hang on. You're about to witness the truth about our real modern-day Robin Hood.
Detective Gumshoe, is there a copy of the Holy House's blueprints among the police reference documents? Yes, sir. We got it just in case we need it for the kidnapping case. Alright,
I'll input the White House data then.
What in tarnation is this? Where are we? It's like we're inside the haunted house. Even if we can't extract the relocation itself, the path to the truth slumbers here. If I can successfully invariate my way through using logic, I'll ultimately arrive at that truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene.
Okay, what should I recreate first?
You haven't figured it out yet?
Maybe I haven't. I'm gonna make you do all the hard work.
Very well, I'd like to inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by my abductor. Two of them were definitely in this place at the time. If I can verify that, it may provide me with a new lead. I just come into the hallway after leaving the money inside the dining room. At that time, I saw a badger slumped over on the floor at the end of the hall.
What was a badger doing all the way down there?
I also thought it strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set there for its atmosphere.
Do you know which badger it was?
No, it was too dark to tell. All I saw was its silhouette.
In that case, I guess I'll just program a badger silhouette for now. Okay, programming complete.
Then I started walking toward the exit.
And that's when you were attacked from behind, right?
Yes.
That's odd. The hallway is a dead end. Where did your assailant come from?
There's only one location I can think of. I believe I said it was lying away here.
Take that!
That doll I saw wasn't really a doll. It was in fact a costume kidnapper.
Oh, so he used the costume as a perfect camouflage to blend in with the rest of the house.
Precisely. He waited until I had made the drop-off and was about to leave. Then, just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood up and launched his attack. But I can't think of no better hiding place than this.
Hey, not bad. I'm beginning to think I should steal this tactic for myself.
Just don't use it to do anything criminal, okay? A lightsaber! Well, Lance? What are you asking me for? As one of the kidnappers, I figured I should give you the chance to confess first. I was one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything. I did come up to the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left Oliver in charge of packing up the ransom money. He didn't set foot inside. Is he telling the truth, or is this another lie? Alright, then you're claiming it was Mr. Deacon who was talking to me. Yes, I'm sure it was him.
Okay, inputting the new info now. Mr. Deacon was the bad badger, right? Since the bad badger has a gun attached to his right hand, I'll have to change it so the weapon is in his left hand.
Now to verify the facts of the recreation.
It's a replica of myself. You were totally oblivious to that while I was behind you, huh?
Yes, I suppose I am also to blame for what happened to me. It was incredibly dark, which was all the more reason I should have been alert. I found it every caught by surprise again. You didn't recreate the weapon?
Well, I can't exactly recreate something I don't know nothing about. So tell me, what were you hit with?
The attack came from behind, so I have no idea. But I doubt it was someone's bare hands.
Okay, then where were you hit?
I was hit on the right side of my head, just above my temple. There was a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious.
Ow, it sounds painful. Why
are you smirking like that when you said it?
It's just your imagination. Now let's see. I wonder if there's anything in the hallway that could be used as a weapon. I'm looking for something that Carpenter used to hit you with.
Well, that sword, obviously enough.
Take that!
I have it! There was indeed one such object lying here in the hallway. A prop sword.
Are you talking about this thing here?
Yes, although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait, yes! It's possible that the culprit took it with him after using it on me, to leave no evidence behind.
To leave no evidence behind, right?
Correct. It may be worth a more thorough examination yet.
Okay, so what you want to test? So what test do you want around the sword?
Easy. Test with luminol. For blood. The culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so fingerprint analysis is useless. That's right, luminol test. It's possible that some of my blood found its way onto this. Agent Lang, may I ask for your cooperation in this matter? Like I have a choice. Sheena! Call the live boys. Understood. Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear that the blade is spotless.
So it must have been the left side of the prop sword that hit you, right? Okay, I'll take the recreation with this new piece of info.
I won't rest until I find every suspicious-looking cranny. Okay, check. Oh no.
Eureka!
This here contradicts a piece of everything.
You know, I think you're overthinking it just a bit.
Oh crap. Yeah, maybe I wasn't thorough enough in my explanation. Just recall, if I'm struck in the head exactly the way the recreation portrays, I believe that it would go against a certain piece of evidence. Okay. What is it? Yeah, it would have to be the right hand then. Actually, I'm going to save the game. Just to be on the safe side, just in case. Because I don't want to be going back to all the way in the beginning. I'm not risking it. I'm not gambling. Continue. Finally, I found a clear contradiction of the facts of this sword. Except for a bit on the left side. This prop sword is absolutely spotless. However, if the culprit had used his left hand, the blood would be on the opposite side.
The opposite side, huh?
If the culprit held the sword with his left hand, then the sword's right side would hit.
I see, but the blood was on the left side of the sword, right? Which means he used his right hand to hit you.
Exactly. The prop sword has a large hand guard attached to the hilt. It would be impossible to hold it with 2 hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Therefore, it couldn't be the left hand or both hands. It must have been the right.
I'll change the data to reflect the right hand swing.
Not yet, Kay. There's no sense in changing anything yet. If you change the parameters to the right hand, it only creates a new contradiction. Changing the prop hands would contradict. Changing the prop sword to be in the Robert's right hand would be conflicting to what?
Take that!
The Bad Badger already holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition.
Hey, that's right. Then what now? If it wasn't in his left hand or his right hand,
It means that the one who struck me could not have been the Bad Badger. Are you paying attention, Lance? Mr. Deacon could not have been the one who struck me. It's only you as the primary suspect. Fine, it was me. I hit you. I was jealous of your wine red suit. Oh my gosh, he didn't use pink. I mean, it looked almost as pink as my suit. And we're back. It appears that you lied to me yet again. But see how quickly they catch up to you, Lance?
wait, isn't Lance left-handed?
Ah, yes, but that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. For you see, firing a gun with one's non-dominant hand is difficult. But that level of dexterity isn't required to swing a prop sword. Okay, please import this new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say, the Proto-Badger.
You got it, here I go.
Now we have a faithful recreation of the situation around the attacker.
Alright, all we have to do is examine this new recreation.
And what exactly is so funny, Agent Lang? That amusing little gadget sure bags a punch, right, Sheena? Yes, here's all I could do to hold my laughter in.
Hey, don't make fun of little thief, you mean old werewolf. Me and Mr. Edgeworth bring out the best in each other.
You've already had your little fun, but now it's my turn. I've sat quietly by listening, but the crude conclusions you two keep spewing don't whet this wolf's appetite. There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time. All displays is whether information you put in there, right?
Well, when you put it that way.
Your suppositions are wrong. It's not your fault, so I'm going to let you in on this. There's a trick to this haunted house. And what may that be? A trick beyond what your tiny imagination can produce. Sheena! Here you are. Now! Stop stealing my voice like! I will never stop stealing your voice, pretty boy. Now then, what you missed here, girlie, is written right here in this pamphlet. The 7 wonders of the haunted house, the disappearing badger. What?
What is this?
I'd say that someone around here is fond of theatrics. As you can see, they set a doll at the end of this hallway for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you saw was just a stupid doll. How can this be? Guess that throws your whole theory about being your attacker right out the window.
But that can't be right. Maybe the culprit hid the doll somewhere. And then he laid down and pretended to be it instead.
If the criminal couldn't even hide himself in the hallway, how could he hide a giant doll? Do you get it now? Thanks to your presumptions. Your logic started off weak and led you to a completely wrong conclusion. Now get off there, high horse.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, I wonder if you would please input the new information for me. You don't know when to quit, do you? I can't quit not until I can declare that I found the truth. Agent Lang, for the additional information, you have my thanks. There you go again. Well, see if I care.
Okay, I'm updating the recreation now.
You know what? We're almost to the end of the case. So actually, this may take a while. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep this video going.
That looks really weird. Look at how it changes from the blue badge to the pro badge all of a sudden.
If the Slumber Badger was just a doll, where was my attacker hiding?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out, right? pill. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
Yes, let's. This recreation can't be right, which means there must be a contradiction somewhere.
When you take a look around, it feels almost more like a house of mirrors.
Indeed, who has ever heard of this many mirrors inside a haunted house before?
Well, at least we know this is the real crime scene thanks to these mirror shards. Hey, wait, these shards, there's something different about them.
Oh?
The ones we found earlier are thicker than the shards from these mirrors on the wall. And look, there's some sort of design on the back too.
The pieces from that culture were certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could it be that our pieces are not pieces of this mirror?
This is where the proto-badger shows up in our recreation.
Yes, now the question is, where did they come from?
Yeah, but there's no place to hide in our current model.
There must be an inconsistency somewhere. I won't rest until I inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Now, as you can see from there, it goes, on the blue badger, it goes from left to right. However, it goes from right to left here. So, inspect the sash. The spots are not connected to any of the evidence I hold.
Eureka!
Hold on a second here! There's something wrong with this blue badger!
Huh? Like what?
The way the belt is on him is opposite to how it should be. Did you make a mistake?
That can't be. I input the image there exactly as it is in the pamphlet.
So then why is this blue badger dressed up in reverse? Okay, now we can go to logic. Okay, do you remember what you said earlier?
What I said earlier about what?
About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors.
A house of mirrors? Oh, that would explain the reversed or mirror image.
Yes, this blue badger might be nothing more than the reflected image of a real one.
Then was the blue badge you saw just a reflection?
When I looked down this hole, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror...
Oh, then it would actually form an L shape, right?
Precisely, I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black. And there was a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway.
But wait, but why build this place like that? It sounds very pointless to me.
Okay, this house is just another attraction at an amusement park. They create a mirror wall for a very specific purpose, one that I can point out. This was the reason they built a mirror wall.
Take that!
As written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger.
You mean they built the mirror for that trick alone? But you said you saw the badger, so it was definitely still there.
That was true at the time, however. Doing so, this allowed someone to make the badger disappear in a flash. Move the mirror wall. To remove a reflected image, simply move the mirror. First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. Then beyond that, where the mirror was, an empty hallway had to be created.
Oh, so they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror. And when they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again. Exit ones on the other side of the mirror fragments have a design on them. Ah, and if the pattern is the same as the other wall in this hallway, then that the mirror is closed, it would blend in with the rest of the wall.
This is the mirror's trick that this haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit.
Huh? How so?
Think about it, Kay. There was a place that was outside my field of vision. The culprit kept out of sight by hiding here.
Take that!
There was a very large blind spot, one that I could not see beyond, and it was here. And if I sat here on the other side of this movable mirror,
And you wouldn't be able to see him.
he didn't even...
He didn't even need to do anything up to the blue badger doll.
Exactly. All he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror.
Wait, hold on. I just saw something.
Yes?
Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now in reality?
Since we have a few shards of it, we could probably assume it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? Since we found these inside the victim's costume, That would mean that the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Wait, that sound! Leave the money and go, now! That sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, I'd like you to input some new information.
Ah, don't scare me like that.
Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me.
Sure, whatever you need. So what do you need anyways?
If you could first recreate this hallway just before I entered the dining room.
You got it.
Now this, I believe this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although at the time I thought it was but a single straight hallway. And then I went inside. It was around then I heard the sound of a mirror shattering.
You heard what? Then?
Yes, I believe it was then that the mirror was broken.
Okay, so then when you stepped outside into the hallway again...
The mirror wall should no longer exist, Kay. Please recreate that.
Got it. Wait, but with the mirror gone, the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go in this portal badger suit, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ha! That's easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway.
I think this about wraps it up. Looks like we finally solved everything.
No, not yet. An even larger contradiction has now reared its head.
Huh?
Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. The inconsistency between what I saw in this recreation lies... Oh no! Assailant? Here! Oh, crap!
Huh, you sure that contradicts what you saw?
Ah, well, there's something even I must look into a bit more.
What? If you're having trouble time with this, then it must be one tricky trick. Hey, what do you mean when you just said, didn't you? Not messing with you, tell me already.
Very well. Thank goodness it would seem that she failed to not notice my slip-up. The scene I saw before me, and what's being presented in this recreation, is something that was still on... that was there on the site that isn't in this recreation. Hallway? Okay, take a good look at the end of this hall.
Oh, there's no blue badger there.
Exactly, the blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point of this long chain of logic, the last remaining contradiction.
So let me get this straight. When you came out to the dining room, you saw a badger, right?
And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery badger. Okay, victim's costume. I know that it was the corpse, but I did not know what to present. Headpiece or what? I don't know. The badger I saw was an actual the dead victim's body. What? Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my final decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off, and you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Deacon. No! Maybe it was due to their fighting, or perhaps it was the life-shattering bullets. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror was broken. Ha! You were in the house at the time, right? Are you telling me that you missed the sound of a gunshot? There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time, all for theatrics, I assume. The gunshot must have blended right in. Oh yeah! Now then, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house? Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him? It was you, Lanzamono! I am like the Hulk! I am strong! I'm sorry! Don't send me off to the jail! I don't want to have butt stuff done to me! I'm too pretty for the jail! It's not like I had a choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung up with you. He shoved me to the ground and straddled me. I think he was doing some weird prison shower stuff. I fought back as hard as I could, grabbed his gun, and I shot him. The bullet must have went through his body and shattered the mirror. If I hadn't taken his gun and shot first, I would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He escaped from jail. I think he did stuff in the shower. See, that's justified self-defense. My boy was only trying to protect himself. Now remains to be seen, and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I'll leave the rest to you. As if you were the one in charge around here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. Wait, I had nothing to do with this murder. The only person you should be arrested is my sweetie Lance. The daddy. Yeah, you go fend him, boy. That's gonna help you out in this prison shower. You're gonna drop the soap right away. I ain't gonna rescue you with my Masubashi. Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easily, Mr. Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence so that you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. Truly touching. Reminds me of my dead daddy. Too bad he's dead. By the way, do you know why I'm really here? And how could I possibly know the answer to such an asinine question? If you're here to buy my Masubashi, you are out of luck. I am not selling my Masubashi. I have it paid off. I like the smell, and it works perfectly fine. So you are getting no Masubashi. You ruined me. I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know. You came to see me? What's that supposed to mean? I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago. A case from 10 years ago? Oh, what's the name of that name that you use here for that case? Gina! It's known as the KG8 incident. That KG8 incident? Oh, so you remember it. Good. Then you'll recall that the trigger in that case was the Amano Group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an internal smuggling ring. Smuggling? That's that word again. At the time, the person that was arrested as the ringleader was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Devoyer.
Father!
Even though you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. Devoyer, I always suspected that you were involved with the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Devoyer was arrested in place of you. Which is why, when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for his silence on your dirty little secret. No. Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Pretend to be ignorant all you want. We're taking you down to the precinct anyway for a nice long chat. Can I at least have my Arnold Palmer?
Hold it.
Who the heck was that? Yeah, that's right.
I'll take him down to the precinct if you don't mind.
And who the heck are you?
I'm John Sportsman, and I'm a prosecutor in charge of this case. I like Jesus.
Oh, Jocks, thank the Lord you're here.
That's why I'm here.
Don't jerk me around. This is an interval case, so keep your paws off my suspect.
Sorry, but I can't comply. I've got the backing of the prosecutor's office and Jesus. Everywhere the lie touches belongs to Jesus. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. So if you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great. Now, how about your handshake to seal the deal?
I am not shaking your hand. What are you, a tennis player?
Yes, I play tennis on the weekends.
Sorry, but I hate prosecutors, the whole lot of you.
Don't say that. I like you. Jesus likes you. Everyone likes me.
Guys, arrest the 2 suspects. Sir! Oh, I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, is it? I'd like to thank you. Thank me? Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal.
Hey, what? Is that how you wear things on? And what the heck is that supposed to mean?
You were so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks for that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. I didn't have to rob Vader's house. So how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I follow. Look, I don't know what you've had, but just because Ernest was a family friend does not, and he paid for me to go overseas, does not mean that I did things with him. I was not his pool boy. It's no use pretending with me. You're the one, right? Pinky, you're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Amano in the smuggling ring, right? No, I would never do such a thing. Why would I work for a smuggling ring? They'd work for me. What the heck? Our intel's never wrong. In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with the ring.
Also, Agent Lang suspects my relation to Mr. Amano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude.
On top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Gommer, right? There were non-stop rumors flying around about forged evidence with that guy, and updated autopsy reports. You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors, too, are you? One updated autopsy report, a few obfuscated witnesses, and a novice bimbo crack, and automatically I'm like the bad guy. Alright, that sounds nice, but that was unintentional. The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed, and where I obfuscated it for several years. Well, don't worry, it's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor never lost in 40 years. Every defendant must be found guilty. This case will end in 10 minutes. All you have to do is swing that little gavel of yours and declare the guilty verdict. My ATM number is 0001 because I'm number 1. Fueled by those ideas, is it any wonder that courts produce nothing but falsity and lies? It would seem that his disdain extends beyond just me. Prosecutors, the courts. Why is this man so angry with us all? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. So don't you forget it. Please wait!
I don't know what his problem was, but he needs to find Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Doxy's going out there with a... Agent Sheena. Why does Agent Lang hate all prosecutors though? Lang is the head of the long-honored house of Lang and Zhangfa. Heads of all the police-related divisions in that country were of Lang blood. Well, what do you mean by that? Aren't they still... They were revered, but that was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. And it was all because of the courts. How can that be? A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence one of the Lang detectives found. And then Blaze sees me like, ooh, my ears are burning. No, and then Blaze, he's just walking to the theme park, just licking an ice cream cone. And talking to someone, yeah, Sebastian, I'm having a lot of fun going to Gay Waterland. Oh, Pops, why didn't you call me? I wanted to have fun, Sebastian. Oh, I'm eating ice cream. That evidence's purity was tarnished and cost the Lang family its honor and trust. But not all prosecutors are like that! Even so, Lang will never respect the courts again, or any prosecutor. So Agent Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors.
Man, what a piece of work that guy is. You know, I should introduce him to a carpenter from Nazareth. Come on, Jim, we better catch up.
Yeah.
We've still got to deliver that thing to the old man, after all.
Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up here and headed home ourselves. Yeah! Are you going home too, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since my return. If it's alright with you, can you drop me off at my office? No problem, sorry!
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
I just, thank you very much.
Oh, it's okay. No need to thank me, pal. Just do my job as a detective. Oh, in case you didn't know, since we can't investigate anything out here, basically, we didn't investigate anything out here, I just wanted to let you know that basically, in the case, remember when I mentioned that Phoenix would make a sort of cameo appearance by coincidence? Essentially, in the lake near the bridge of this theme park, I think you may see it in the intro, but basically, Phoenix and Maya and Pearl are on a boat in the distance, rowing away.
I guess I was fooled very badly by Lance. How cruel Faith wants a woman to do when she's hurt by the one she loves. And to think I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure. Ah, there she goes again talking to herself.
Miss Pops, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping.
No, I have no idea.
Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in the stage self-abduction.
Wait, then why didn't he?
I believe it was because of your presence, Miss Pops.
Me?
Lance realized that the two of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Devoyer to cooperate.
Father.
As a felon, he could not tell you of his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler, at the very least, he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do, but that was the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind.
That is... Thank you very much.
You're welcome, although there's no need to thank me.
No, Lauren, stop. I mean, that man is so much older than you. Looks like you completely stolen her away, Mr. Edgeworth.
You had to go, son! I knew you had it in ya! I knew you were the ladies' man of LA, the lady killer!
Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief.
What are you going on about now?
Wow, your deducing skills make me sound, but you have no street smarts.
That's Mr. Edgeworth for you!
Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all. If you haven't remembered it in all this time, I guess I'm just gonna have to say it. This isn't the first time we met, you know.
Well, what do you mean, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, how do you know this girl?
Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy.
Gummy?
Here, maybe this will jog your memories. I promised I'd return this to you one day, remember? That's...
My cravat! Damn it! Oh, that damn shoe! Did you sell all my stuff on the internet? That single piece of cloth took me back far into my past. To that fateful day 7 years ago, when I first met the then-child Kay, and Detective Gumshoe, and my life started going downhill again. Okay. Turnabout Reminiscence. The case name that I always forget. No, I'm not going to save the game. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. Come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.